Hi there, this is Amanda Lux with the 30-Day Self-Care Challenge, and today we're talking about lifting heavy things. And what that means is actually just lifting weights and doing any kind of resistance training. And so I did a little bit of research about this. I knew that weightlifting was incredibly good for your health. I've known that, as a body worker, I've known that for many years, but I also have learned it from my own experience, just in my own body, and the difference that I felt when I was lifting weights on a regular basis versus the times that I wasn't. And it was pretty dramatic. And, partly this post is, of course, just about being tending to your physical body in some way or another, regardless of what you choose to do, but taking up fitness to some degree so that you can be healthy and live a longer, more interesting life. And there's plenty of science to back all of that up. I certainly don't need to tell you that that's better for you to do that, but I do understand how challenging it can be, and I did tell a little bit of a story in the post for today about how I grew up asthmatic, and so I wasn't really allowed to do sports, and I really couldn't, even if I had wanted to, because I had so many problems, health problems, and especially breathing. So it wasn't until I was in my 20s that I actually started running on purpose. and it was just amazing the difference that I felt, and that kind of got me on this health kick, and that's kind of how it works. It's like we do one thing and it builds, and it works the same way too. We fall off the wagon and that kind of builds in the other direction, but it was just dramatic for me, like the way that my life changed once I started actually being in my body and just attempting to do physical things, even though I had never really had. And so I didn't have that muscle memory. I didn't have the competitive notion. I didn't really know why I would want to do any physical things until I started. And then I just it's just built for me since then. And now it's like every day I feel this incredible compulsion to do something physical because it feels so good and it gives me so much energy and it's prevented so much injury. And whenever I have taken breaks from weightlifting specifically, I've really noticed a lot of strain in my body. I've noticed that my posture has suffered. I've noticed that I don't have the stamina to do as much body work, massage during the day as I like to. And I've noticed that just kind of like moving around in the world, doing basic little things is harder and it's more tiring. And I have more sort of pain and soreness and back pain specifically and other things. So I was like having a resurgence of back pain when I took a break from weightlifting not too long ago. And as soon as I got back into it, the back pain was gone. It was completely gone. And I know this because it's happened for me over and over, and I've seen it with clients. But most of many of the physical issues that I see come up are things that have to do with compensation patterns and strain patterns that could be resolved if the muscles were turned on and working in the right way. So it's really a beautiful thing, but also weightlifting is good for your heart. It's good for your mood and for preventing depression. It's good for osteoporosis and building strong bones. It's good for like so many other things. So your metabolism, all that. So it's not just about looking buff, and I don't know if I will ever look buff. I mean, maybe if I committed to work out all day every day or something, but I don't have time for that. So for me, the goal isn't really about how I look so much as how I feel, and it's about functionality, and it's about having my quality of life be really raised up from what I do. And so I'm encouraging, as today's prompt, to do something physical, and to maybe that would be to go consider lifting some weights, or to do some work with a resistance band, or to do something physical that it feels good to you, or consider starting a new thing physically. And just know that it just takes it, you have to start wherever you are, and that you can build on anything. And that if I could start running in the dead of winter after having a child and weighing twice as much as I did before, and feeling completely, having never ran and all of that, and just to go out and do it, like it just, if I could do it, you could do it. So that's all I'm saying. And when you do it for the right reasons, meaning that this is all about your health, it's about feeling good, it's about supporting your body, it's about supporting your spirit. It's not about looking a certain way. And I really wanted to emphasize that in this post, that there's so much of that rhetoric in our culture about trying to look a certain way and look perfect and be perfect, and it's just ridiculous. So that's not what this is about. This isn't about go out and be physical so that you can look a certain way. It's about loving yourself and being good to yourself and doing something that supports you in all aspects of your life. So there you have it, and I hope that you will post something about this and join the Facebook group, or else you could post a comment in this video, share it, feel free to come back, and there will be something else for you tomorrow here. Okay, thank you so much.